Power amplifier. We have already seen the difference between your voltage amplifier and power amplifier. In the voltage amplifier, we have seen the use a RC coupled amplifier, and in power amplifier, we use a transformer coupled amplifier. What is the power amplifier? The ability of amplifier to convert available output DC power into the AC signal power with interaction with input signal. Means overall amplifier is the to increase the signal power strength which is greater than output much greater than the input signal level. Means power amplifier also called the large signal amplifier, and your voltage amplifier also a small signal amplifier. Means large signal amplifier means very large input means greater than 1 volt in small signal in terms of microvolt and millivolt. Input signal your in terms of microvolt and millivolt as your small signal amplifier. Also, small signal amplifier is operated only linear operation, but in large signal amplifier means power amplifier is operated in both linear and non-linear operation. In the small signal amplifier, we use a parameters such like your gain and input impedance and output impedance. Overall means small signal parameters are defined by the like gain, input impedance, and output impedance. In large signal amplifier, we use a such as parameter like your conversion efficiency and output power and distorted output power. This is your mathematical operation. This is your graphical analysis. Suppose there is a word use efficiency is 25%. This means available output DC power is convert only 25% of a amplifier. This is indicate here is written that indicate 25% of available output DC power is converted into AC signal power. Means balance means 100 minus 25. This is the balance 75 means 75% of DC power is wasted in the form of heat. Means 75% is wasted, 25% is useful power. Means overall efficiency means 25% efficiency means whatever the DC output power is only convert 25% and wastage your 75%. That is my efficiency. Next, to move the classification of power amplifier, first we see here the parameters which is defined the power amplifier. One of the conversion efficiency. Conversion efficiency, the ratio of AC output power. Here use AC output power upon input power. AC output power upon DC power input. The conversion efficiency is the AC power output upon DC power input. That is your conversion efficiency. This also is the same way which is used to explain efficiency. The ability of power amplifier to convert DC input power into AC output power. That is called conversion efficiency. Next one is the distortion. Distortion, the change of output waveform from the input waveform of amplifier is known as distortion. Suppose we apply a sine input which is a proper amplitude, and the output which is come out, if this is the shape is changes means magnitude or something is different, and your overall your signal shape was distorted, then that is called distortion. Power dissipation capability means the ability of our transistor to dissipate the heat developed by your power amplifier during the operation. Power dissipation capability means when the power amplifier amplify your signal, then it produces a heat within a amplifier. If the amplifier is that is absorb the heat, that is the capability of your power amplifier. Next, the types of power amplifier. There is 4 types indicated here: class A, class B, and class AB and class C. 4 types of power amplifier. We see here class A amplifier. This one shows your output current flow theta is equal to 360, means one cycle is complete, one cycle output current is flow in a class A amplifier. Similar way to move to class B amplifier. In class B amplifier, the output current flow half cycle means theta is equal to 180 degree. This one comes to 180 degree. Next move to class AB, the output current flow greater than 180 degree and less than 360. This one shows greater than 180 degree and less than 360. But this range is flow of current class AB, and class C less than 180 means up to this current flow, output current flow output side in class C amplifier. Now this also compare with this diagram. This is your load line. This your indicate your load line. This X is your IC, axis is this your VCE. Means y axis is the IC collector current. This one is your collector to emitter voltage. This one is your load line. Now you see here the load line. In this load line, you see here there is center point A, class A, and below the center there is indicate class AB, and this point is the cutoff point. At the cutoff there is indicate class B, and below the cutoff there is indicated class C amplifier. Means the Q point indicated in the middle of load line is the class A, and the below your middle point, the class AB, Q point is located, and Q point is located at cutoff point in class B, and Q point is located below your cutoff is point C. Q is the quiescent point. When the quiescent point is changes, then proper amplification is not we are getting. Now we compare all the four power amplifier. Here class A output current, you see here one complete cycle is flow means theta is equal 360. Its complete cycle is means 360 degree current flow. This also indicate entire 360 output current flow entire 360. The efficiency of class A is the 25%, and the Q point is located at your center. Q point is located at your center. This one is class A amplifier. Also we move to class B amplifier. We have seen here output current flow half cycle R theta is equal to 180 degree. The efficiency is the 78.5%, and Q point located at the cutoff point. Next we see here the class AB. This one also shows you the current flow in this range, and the Q point is located at the active region but near to cutoff region. Active region means the class A amplifier located at the center, that is come in the active region. Other terms you use here, class AB just above the cutoff point. And here you see class C amplifier is the current flow less than 180 degree, efficiency come 87.5. Here efficiency 60 degree. Means highest efficiency come in class C amplifier. The Q point is located just below the cutoff point. This one shows you just below the cutoff point. This one is cutoff point. Now these are the compare in the few terms. Now there is some advantage of using your class A amplifier. This one is so class A amplifier. There is no distortion at output side. Also there is no thermal runaway. And next, no noise interference and excellent thermal stability. This is the advantage of class A. And disadvantage, one of the reason is the low efficiency, and this one introduces a power drain. Power drain means in equation form this one relation show you power drain. The power drain is the difference between DC power. This indicate the DC power. This one indicate the AC signal power or AC power dissipation. Means when no any input is applied in power amplifier, that maximum dissipation. When the input signal is applied, then both are subtracted, then minimum power drain. Power drain means to drain a power from source to ground side. Means power drain overall conclusion is this one. When the input signal is applied, the transistor will consuming the less power. When the input signal applied, the power consuming less. When no input signal consuming the maximum power. This property is called power drain. Okay, next one move to class B. Class B, the advantage is the high efficiency 78.5. There is no power drain. By using class B, there is no power drain is present here. And disadvantage here in class B is the crossover distortion and higher distortion. The example of class B is used in the next lecture, one of the push-pull power amplifier. Also see in the working, also explain in the next lectures. You just compare the different classes of power amplifier. next we move to the class AB. It eliminates the crossover distortion. Means advantage is the here you present a crossover distortion in class B. Now it eliminated by using a class AB power amplifier. One of the disadvantages here is there is distortion, noises, interference is more in class AB. Here class C amplifier, the efficiency is the maximum in this class C amplifier. Widely used in tune amplifier, harmonic generation, frequency multiplication, RF amplification. These are uses in a class C amplifier. This your push-pull amplifier. This you explain in the next lecture. You just here compare the class A, class B, and class C. This one also one of the indication to how write in a board exam. You use a class A power amplifier. This one circuit. Using this circuit used in all class A amplifier. Means this one circuit also used in this class B, also used in class C, also used in class AB. Okay, means same circuit is used in every class of amplifier. Now working is something different. Now you see here you see here the graph between plotted VC and RC. This is your load line, this is your load line, and input is provided in this right sided. This is your input, this is your indicate the Q point. Now this is your input is applied. You see here input is applied. The output shows in two types waveform. Two types waveform not means this means output is so here. This also one of the output. This also one of the means same output is means input signal is applied. You also consider only one output. If you are not use, you only use this one. Means input signal is applied, a complete cycle is also come out. There is 180-degree phase shift here because there is single transistor. That's why 180-degree shift in common emitter. Means complete cycle come out. Means overall, when the base apply a AC signal and interaction with a DC voltage, the overall interaction, then your output voltage is greater than your input voltage. Overall means power level are increase of an input signal. Then your signal is amplified. Here you also written here in move to the next class B power amplifier. The operating point so adjusted the collector can flow only during positive half cycle input signal. Overall you see here if input is applied complete cycle, then output come in half cycle means current is flow 180-degree. This shows indicate that only positive half cycle is base emitter is forward bias means only positive half cycle is amplified by your transistor and negative cycle is reverse bias. No outputs come in reverse bias. Means this one is the class B power amplifier. Also written in the working operation. In class A amplifier, you see here class A amplifier also indicate here input is apply, this one is input, then your Q point is located at this point, and the output you see here this one come out, but here you see here the magnitude are decreasing. This is the complete half cycle, this is the magnitude decreasing half cycle. Also you see here the half cycle, but there is magnitude are decreasing. This indicated class C amplifier means the current is flow less than 180-degree, that is come in class C amplifier. Overall the conclusion is in this class C amplifier and this one your class AB amplifier. Similar way you see here the input is applied and the current is flow more than 180 less than 360. This indicate here the Q point is located at your Q point is located at near about cutoff. Now today in our lecture this is explained in your lecture.